Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Memphis Tigers. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. So Memphis offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Off the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down coming up after the completion. Lewis wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
Memphis will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the Tulane Green Wave offense will have its first chance to go on the attack. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. The give to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Preston. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. The option look, and he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. On the move from inside his 5. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Lewis to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He can't haul it in, incomplete. He had him on the crossing route, and he dropped it. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Green Wave. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Georgia Southern showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Sun Belt.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Grab in the backfield. It's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Lewis wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Thompson. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Got room to work. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Now on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Cross. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Rush is on him. Moving out of the pocket. Nice move to keep running. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Tigers have this offense rolling. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Memphis will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll go to the ground. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The lone back's got it. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Grabbed behind the line, it's Turner. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Power football with the run. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The give to the tailback. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Lewis to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the right. Hauls it in. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. The play action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Wants to bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. And he put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Under fire. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Looking for space, it's Barnes. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking the back.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Reed. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Quick release on the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
He'll pull it on the read. Makes his man miss. Guys, let's talk about Memphis. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. The give to the back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Unloads quickly.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Got a man. It's Preston. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking for a crease, it's Barnes. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. That's caught. It's Hayes. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. They'll ride the hot hand. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Wants to go up top. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Hayes. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. The field goal is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Give to the back. There he goes.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The give is to Smith. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cross. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snagged out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Got enough space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. The Miami Redhawks made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. They go to the ground. quick spin on the run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hayes. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Punt is on its way. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Lewis wants to pass. Pressure coming. That's reeled in. It's Smith. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They're going to run it. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB sneak. You've already got everything going. You got a few 1st downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the 1st down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. One back in the backfield and they'll give it to him. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pushes toward the goal line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Memphis.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
Extra point here will tie the game. And right down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Final seconds of the 1st half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
Memphis ready to kick it deep and get the second half going. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. Able to run it out to the 28 on first down. Now it's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got a little space. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. They'll give it to the back. Running into the open space.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking for room. It's Barnes. Plows through the defense. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. Looking downfield on first down. Took a shot as he threw. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. To the air on 2nd down. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he missed it. No good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Lewis to throw. Finds his man. It's Smith.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Memphis will be forced to punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They put together a pretty good drive the last time. They breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Gonna run it. It's Barnes. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Find some fresh air. That's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Motion from the wide receiver. A designed run for the quarterback. Oh, it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on, give him the football again, Jesse, and not worry about it.
I think that's a good point there, David. Get him the ball again to help him play the next play and know that he's okay. Because when that guy's playing well, this offense is on fire.
Makes the grab down the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Bully ball on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Bohannon. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Hayes. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Hold on. Offense.
And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Hawkins. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Caught over the middle. It's Cross. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Smith takes the handoff. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Lewis wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They boot it away on 4th down. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayes. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. I don't know if it was, and let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Using his feet to buy time. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me. Not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Slips through the line. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They dug themselves out of a 14-0 hole, and now a chance to take the lead on this drive. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Smith. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Lewis to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's cross. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
It's not sexy, it's not pretty, it's actually kind of old school because people don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore. You don't even see quarterbacks under center that much. But what do? You keep your momentum going. You've already strung together a bunch of plays. Now is not the time to get super aggressive. Way to go high percentage, run the quarterback sneak, get the 1st down.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the back. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the third. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Reed. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Handoff to the single back. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Got it behind the line. It's Hayes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. Searching forward on the sneak.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play with their hair on fire.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but lets it fly deep downfield. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Second down, they'll go to the air. The throw to the outside is complete.
And a great job by the defense seeing the ball come out, rallying to the football, understanding that thing went wide. I'm going to go get it right.
They will score! Touchdown, Tulane!
You talk to any quarterback, Jesse, and they love finding the big tight end. Hard to overthrow the big fellas with the big reach, the nice mitts, nice catch by the tight end.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Lewis wants to pass. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
And this defense makes a big game-changing play late in the football game. You know what? Forget leaving it to your offense. Forget that. I'm going to take matters into my own hand. They get in the backfield. They force the safety. They take the lead, and now their offense has got the football in the fourth quarter in a great situation.
Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Makes the grab. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. A first down for the offense. He wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. On the option. He'll toss it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And that one's incomplete. The Green Wave lining up facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Preston. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Takes the handoff. It's Barnes. Oh, what a move. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. They'll give it to him again. Made a defender miss. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. To the ground to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The give on the option. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Lewis to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? Finds his man. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Memphis wants to move quickly.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got it! Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. As the offense gets ready to run out the clock, take the play clock all the way down to a fraction of a second. Do not give the defense a single millisecond. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds.
Yeah, and just understanding where you're at on the field. Make sure you get those feet down before you get too close to that sideline, so I get credit for that catch. Nice job. Nice pitch. Nice catch.
The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Makes the catch. It's Hayes. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Gets it past the marker. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. To the ground, he's got it again.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Caught behind the line. It's Hayes. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. He leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one is perfect.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Lewis to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cross. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. The DBs will back off a bit. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Right on the money. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds the tight end. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. On 4th down, looking to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one has gone. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive, great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.